Hi everyone, I'm so sorry that I'm late. Literally my cat decided to wee all over the floor, so I've had to clean that up. And we've also got a very special guest today. This is Ame, for everyone who's wondering. This is my daughter. Are you gonna wave? She's got ice cream all over her mouth currently. So hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Really sorry again about the lateness. The game has already kicked off. So we are just about to get that going. How is everyone? I hope everyone's okay. Everyone's probably left because they thought I wasn't coming because I was that late. But yeah. And there's my cat wanting some of my daughter's ice cream. If anyone is wondering as well, it is a severe snowstorm in the northeast at the moment. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but it is a severe snowstorm. So yeah, it's not great at the moment. It's really bad snow. It is freezing. It is windy. Everything's lost off. It is just, yeah, it's just not good at all. I've also got my granddad. If anyone didn't know, my granddad passed away in September, and he is my favourite person in the whole wide world, and I've got his shirt on today, so I'm hoping that that brings me luck. Sorry, I'm just moving out the way of my laptop so I can see. So the game is on. We are 5 minutes in. Obviously, as I always do, a quick disclaimer before every single stream that I ever do, and that is I am behind normally on streams because I would normally be at the away game today. And with the snowstorm that is currently happening, the signal is awful. So I'm literally like on Wi-Fi on my TV at the moment. And I don't know if the supporters got there who were stuck on the trains. Hopefully you guys did, and everything is okay. I really hate what this looks like right now. I like kind of want a background, but never mind. Anyways, it's still 0-0 obviously currently. Thank God. But yes.
Tell them we're gonna put our Christmas tree up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put our Christmas tree up after this. Can't say that I'm overjoyed about that, but does anyone else like really hate Christmas trees? Like, I don't hate Christmas trees. I just think it makes my house look messy. And for anyone that doesn't know, I have OCD, so yeah, it doesn't help when the Christmas trees are up. So that was just I don't know if that was I was being ignorant, so I don't know if that was a shot or what. So we'll get the score up and see what the crack is here. Oh, I forgot to put a tweet out as well. So it's actually insane that some of you are still here, to be fair. Big up Kendall, I'm doing a watch along. Hola. Big up Kendall, big up you as well, Raz. Yash says, hi, mid-workout right now and got tomatoes roasting the oven for a soup. We'll be in and out of chat. Good luck today, Kendall. Thank you so much, Yash. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your workout and your soup. It is a perfect time for it. No Newcastle jersey on. No, as I say, this is my granddad's shirt that I'm wearing, so hopefully it's bringing good luck today. Cold shower's the way to go in the AM, by the way. Starts to go feeling cold. I don't know if I could deal with a cold shower. I think I'm like internally hot. Like I need heat. I've had trees uprooted and some fences smashed up. Yeah, it's been insane here as well. Like my back garden, all of my garden furniture and all of Ame's like slides and like what they called? Seesaw. I couldn't think of the name. I was going to say seahorse. Seesaw and trampoline is like literally all over the place. Fences, trees, everything. It's actually just insane. But hope everyone stays safe.
The sunbathing chair.
Yeah, the sunbathing chair as well. Hi, Ken was meant to be down there today, but bailed out at Durham. His train was delayed by an hour and then got told wouldn't get there at 12:40 at the earliest, but more likely. Yeah, Tom, I've seen it on Twitter. I don't know if everyone got there who was meant to be there. Hopefully they did, but yeah, it just hasn't helped obviously today. Kendall, Newcastle's banging away day. Yeah, it's a good away day. Just level 7 seats when you're in St James's Park are a bit of a nightmare, but yeah. My tree goes up a couple of weeks before Christmas. I get everyone. Oh, see, Tom, I could not deal with a real tree, like with all this, what they call spindles or needles or whatever, all over the floor. Like, I literally couldn't deal with it. It would stress me out to the absolute maximum. That is definitely not yours because you'll be more hyper than you already are.
I want some of that.
Maybe if you could, if Newcastle win. But yeah, crazy.
I know.
I always put something under the tree so you can scoop all the leaves up and throw them away. Yeah, that's probably a good idea as well if you get a real Christmas tree, but mine's just fake because, I couldn't deal with it. Even then, the little, like, plastic things fall off and stuff. It's just an absolute nightmare.
There's no ice cream.
Yeah. She's not used to streaming stuff, so I'm not sure what she'll say, really. She's a bit windsock because we've literally just got back from the shop not long ago, so... Anyways, as we're talking, this is Newcastle here. We've got Ryan Fraser playing as like a right wing back in place of Murphy, which
Do you want some ice cream?
don't be silly. Which is a little bit mental. I can't really tell the formation at the moment, and obviously I can't see either at the minute because I haven't been watching the game. I've been focusing on what you guys are doing. Artificial trees are less opinion, yeah, a little bit less, but they're still just a nightmare. I just find everything super frustrating at Christmas. I just find it so untidy. I hate Christmas. I don't hate Christmas, I love Christmas, but I just hate the decorations. I think it's just so untidy. Your Kendall, hope you guys get the win. Your daughters go, oh, thank you so much, Ravi. Really appreciate that. Obviously, as everyone knows, I'm a single parent, so needs must at times. And I'm sure she'll get used to being on screen soon enough. It's also really nice to see Dubravka back in goal. I think we've been calling for it for a few weeks now, and it's just been so desperately needed. Carl Darlow was having an absolute shocker, to be fair. I'm just getting messages saying, do us all a favour today. I'm not sure that's going to happen. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, guys. Anyways, if anyone's watched the first 10 minutes, how was it? Was it as flat as it looks at the moment, or... Oh, it's not a foul. Thank God they've let it play on.
Oh, God.
Looks very in the middle of the park at the moment. Hey, Renee. Hope you're good as well. Shout out D Records as well. Hope you're good too. And apparently Ryan says the ref is shy. Obviously, I haven't watched it properly, but we will see. Who is that? He seems to have had a few chances so far. It looks like 4-2-3-1 with Shelby as DM, Willock as pivot. Let me know if anyone agrees. As I say, I've seen the team, but obviously last week it was a 3-4-3 situation, so I can't at the moment tell if it's the same or if it's any different. So Newcastle have had a fend off the attacks, but Arsenal had the majority of possession. Yeah, usually we don't play possession football, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Right here.
No, I don't.
The things you do to keep them quiet.
Yeah.
But Dubravka is definitely a good change. Yeah, I think so too. He needed to be in now. It's just a little bit. Oh, it was a replay of an attack there by Newcastle. Looks good so far. Counter attack set up yet, which is great. Wasn't too bad. Jolinton had a run towards goal in the first minute. Good. Jolinton at the moment, I mean, I know we're only one game down, but Jolinton at the moment looks really strong. He just looks better, more confident, which is fantastic. Wilson had to do better there. Yeah, I agree. Callum needs to fix up at the moment because St. Maximin and Jolinton are kind of back on form again. He needs to shine and become the talisman again. So yeah, definitely agree. what a pass John Joe. When John Joe is on his form and on his day, there's not really many beating him like in terms of passing. But it's just not very often that he gets a day like that, isn't it? Big up Kendall, big up Conrad as well. Thank you so much. Afternoon, Doug. Hope you're good. Hello, Ken, I see you got your stream set up well. Dubious about Kraft in the defence, but otherwise happy with the lineup. Yeah, again, as if anyone didn't know, I am really new at Twitch. It was my first stream for the Atleti AC Milan game the other day. So I'm still learning it. I don't know anything about emotes at the moment or points or anything like that, but bear with me and I will figure it out before December, because that is when I'm going to stream a lot more content over on Twitch. So please bear with me on that one. Big up, Luke. Shout out you. John looking Pogba note today with his passing. Yeah, imagine. Again, just I love Pogba so much. I'm like such a Pogba stan, but just inconsistency is a problem with them both, isn't it? Hi, Dan. Hope you're good as well. How was the storm yesterday? Yeah, it wasn't good. It's still going on currently at the moment, Paul. It's not great. It's just like it's a little bit snowing at the moment outside, but I really hate the winter. I absolutely hate winter. I think that seasonal affective disorder really bothers me a lot as I've got older, and I just like lose all motivation and in the winter and stuff, which is not good. But yeah, hopefully. What is your score prediction on Arsenal versus Newcastle? Well, I did initially say that I was expecting an Arsenal win because we never beat them. We just never have. I mean, I think the last time I can personally remember is Andy Carroll in like was it 2010-ish, around that point. So I don't remember us beating them very much at all. Sorry, I was just checking what was happening there because it looked like Callum Wilson got held back a little bit. But yeah, I initially did say an Arsenal win. I hate predicting us to lose because it's like, you want your team to lose. I don't want us to lose, but I just don't want it to seem delusional as well. And especially when you do football content, you don't want to be like called out for like being a delusional weirdo. So yeah. This shape allows John Joe to play his best way. He has one as either side of him doing his hard yards, and he can just drop in the hole and spray passes. Yeah, I agree. I think that's probably a good thing. You know, he just needs to do his job, basically. Really want to see Willock do super well today as well against his own club, his old club. Oh, it's a great ball from Arsenal. Oh, I love Saka. I really love Bukayo Saka. But that was an absolutely fantastic ball there. Really, really good ball. I don't know who. Arsenal's new players I'm really mixed up with. I don't know the difference between like Nuno Tavares, because I don't know what they look like necessarily. So I'm like struggling to decide who each one is at the moment, especially when the sound's not on. I can't physically remember. Kind of the weather. I live in Kent, southeast England, so dull. Yeah, it's not good. Obviously up here in the northeast as well. So that's Dubravka just distributing the ball again there. A lot better distribution and a lot quicker distribution than Carl Darlow, which has been a huge issue for us as of late. So yeah, nice to see Martin back in goal. Keddy, can Eddie get a tune out of this? What did I just say? Keddy, can Eddie? Kendall, can Eddie get a tune out of the squad? I hope so. If anyone can at the moment and understands the severity of the situation that we're in, it is Eddie Howe. But yeah, it looks like he has. Obviously, against Brentford, we were a lot better. So yeah, and at the moment, Arsenal are on the attack, but we have defended quite well as of now. A lot's to be desired. Arsenal just had another shot there, but it went straight to Dubravka. It was quite a poor shot at the moment. That goalkeeper kit, is that like a third goalkeeper kit? I've not seen that kit before, or it looks different. I'm really excited for Leicester top of the table in the UEL. Is that Europa League or the... Yeah, Europa League, isn't it? Not Conference League. I couldn't remember who was in Conference and who was in Europa. But yeah, that's good news. Good news, Renee. Really good news. Try says, I hope your team win. I do too. But then Prince Teddy is obviously here saying, come on, Arsenal. I'm on a 9 about signing Saka for Newcastle on Football Manager. Oh, go for it. Go for it. I love Bukayo Saka. I would like to sign him in real life, but obviously that's not happening. There's some small rando behind you. Didn't know you were selling in-house tickets. Yeah, there's a little small random person. I don't know who that is. But it's my 4-year-old daughter. It's my 4-year-old. Oh, shout out Frims as well, man. Obviously, he is wanting Arsenal to win. Can they have a nice house big up? Oh, thank you so much. This took me a lot to get here. I've been in here 3 years and it's a new build. So when I tell you it was literally blown away last night, I cannot explain. Ryan Fraser is getting annihilated on that right hand side. Obviously, defensively, you don't really put Ryan Fraser in defence there. So yeah, he's getting absolutely annihilated there. I don't know who's playing on the left for Arsenal. I haven't watched them that much this season to know like specifically their squad, because they signed quite a lot of players in the summer. So like who are starters. So I get really super confused with who it is now. Oh, Odegaard is there as well. Is he instead of Lacazette? That young striker from Dortmund, as well as Pedri and a few other in an FM save, and you are good to go. Yeah, I love Karim Adeyemi is always a good shout because I really like Adeyemi, and Pedri as well is just brilliant. I would happily sell Pogba at Newcastle. I would take Pogba at Newcastle because I love Paul Pogba. So this Arsenal have got a free kick now. It just seems to be Arsenal at the moment. Again, I have not, because I haven't got the sound on, obviously copyright and stuff, I can't realistically tell what's going on. Because I know there's a few comments in that the ref's not great and stuff. But obviously I can't specifically tell what is going on right now. Yes, it's a third goalkeeper get better than the first one, which is disgusting. Is it a purple, like candy striped one? Have you seen a can of bottle of bars raspberry aid? That is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the purple kit, I must admit. But we do have like a yellowy orange one, isn't it, as well? But yeah, that goalkeeper kit, I've not seen it in play before. I mean, we might have, but... Oh, what a save by Martin Dubravka, by the way. Bravo, Martin Dubravka. Absolutely incredible save. Again, if anyone's seen this, I am behind because I'm on a stream, just simply due to the signal and the weather. But yeah, that was just unbelievable save from Martin Dubravka. That's what we do. That's what helps. Like it just having that presence in goal. Oh, who's injured? She's crying because something happened, but she's gone on to Twitter. Oh, it's about. Funnily enough, it's about Dubravka's save.
Can I YouTube one for now?
I want YouTube on.
And you
want to watch me on YouTube? But yeah, that was absolutely unbelievable save there from Martin Dubravka, and that is the difference, because that's who you trust. You trust Martin Dubravka. You don't trust Carl Darlow. Here you go. I love you.
Love you.
Good girl. Life, eh? Life. Yeah, Martin Dubravka, absolutely incredible. I will get to... Was that Lascelles injured there? Who was down on the floor? Yeah. Joe Linton's went and had a little bit of a chat to the referee as well, I think. Go on the big Joe. He's just completely changed over the last few games. It's just so nice to see. Also, Toon Pauls on Twitter, I was asking if Eddie was going to wear a tracksuit or a suit. That is the first time I've seen him, so could anyone let me know? Is he wearing a free kick? I was going to say, is he wearing a tracksuit or is he wearing a suit? I know he's wearing a puffer jacket, that's all I can see. But I was heavily invested in whether Eddie was wearing a suit or a tracksuit. Can the should collaborate with Egon? Yeah, I was on Lee's channel a couple of times last year. So, yeah. Apparently the ref's really bad. All calls going to Arsenal. Again, because I haven't got the sound on and I'm focused on the comments, I'm not seeing it realistically for what it is. But this is Arsenal on the attack once again. We just seem to be having to defend, which I do understand and I was expecting, but it concerns me with the complacency sometimes. And especially Ryan Fraser's just getting absolutely done in on that right-hand side. There's going to have to be a change there. Personally, for me, if this is the way it's going to go, I'll be putting Manquillo in there. Maybe not the best idea as wing back, but we have got Willock who can play in the centre of the park, Shelvey, ASM, Joe Linton and Callum Wilson. So that is, in my opinion, enough attacking options to put Manquillo in there. But depending on obviously what happens right now, I wouldn't be taking Ryan Fraser off just yet. Trafford Tunnel and Time Watchalong, keep doing your thing, Kendall. Ty, please go and check out Never Foul. And Ty is specifically focused on the Trafford Tunnel, which is the Manchester United element of Never Foul. Please go and check them out. They're amazing. Love Ty, love the team over at Never Foul. So please go and check their stuff out. Again, if anyone in the comments has a Twitch, if anyone in the comments has a YouTube channel, podcast, anything that they want to promote, please do. This is the space for everyone to do that. I am not a bitter, jealous person. I'm not one of them people who like, oh, competition. Please put in the chat or the comments underneath the video when the video ends if you have anything to promote or any channels to view, because I really, really want to be like, you know, support other content creators because I know how hard it is. I've only just got in what's the start being like, yeah, KB, it's not been the best from our perspective, Newcastle perspective. Arsenal have had a lot of chances, or at least a lot of attacking chances, and Dubravka just pulled off an absolutely incredible save. But yeah, it's been okay at the moment. As Doug says, smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. Yes, please. Again, I did say I was going to try and upload 2 times a week going forward, but I have started back at work. Just 2 days a week at the moment, but I'm still trying to balance the content and work and general life, obviously, as we can see. So I am just trying to figure that out at the moment. He says Smith Rowe is on the left. It's not Smith Rowe. I think it's... Who is the new guy with the braids? So like he's got like cane rolls and a really high fade. Who's that? Whoever that is, that's who is annihilating Ryan Fraser at the moment. I'm not. I think it might be Tavares, but I'm not actually too sure. Yeah, Tavares left back from Benfica, good baller. Yeah, I'm just so confused with the new signings. Like I don't know who's who at the moment. So yeah, obviously I know who Ben White is because he played for Brighton, but yeah, I don't watch Arsenal too deep. How's that not a foul on Maxi, but it is by Willock? Yeah, again, as I'm not watching with the sound and I don't specifically know what's going on, but a lot of comments. It's coming from Newcastle fans, so obviously I've got to take that with a little bit of a pinch of salt because we're always going to be like watching the referee more closely. But yeah, if you're an Arsenal fan in these comments, let me know if you think the ref is being biased. You probably won't, because again, it's like you want the decisions to go your way. But we're back again now with Arsenal on the attack again. Matt Ritchie's pressuring really well. Really well. Good pressure, but a great ball again from Saka. That's a foul. Thank you very much. Finally. And Callum Wilson there saying like that's 3 times now. Sambi. Is Sambi Lukonga? Is that who that is? You know what, guys? Go back to having normal names on your shirt, like normal, your own name on your shirt. Like, you know who started that rubbish? Chicharito started that rubbish. Like, imagine if Torres had like El Nino on the back of his shirt. Like, you just wouldn't, would you? Like, really? But people just have whatever. Like, who's that guy who has Sanka on the back of his shirt? He's Danish, isn't he? He has Sanka like off. Well, he has Zanka like off Cool Runnings. Well, that was the first pressure I've seen from us big time there. And it was Alan St. Maximin who did Tomiyasu. But I'm really sorry about your comments, guys. Sometimes StreamYard just scrolls right to the bottom and I miss a lot of the comments. Kendall, do you rate your goalkeepers? I rate Martin Dubravka, I don't rate Caldalo. Kind of the kids tunes back on. Yeah, it's because Ama's watching YouTube at the moment. That was a corner from Newcastle there and over the bar by Fabian Shah. Is it my telly or has he got like grey in his hair or something? Probably does go grey with this stupid team. Martin Dubravka is your best keeper. Yes, he is. Absolutely agree. Elton the Chicken Man. Let's go Newcastle. Yes, please. Let's go. Darla would have caught it with one hand, yeah, and then subsequently dropped it and got nutmegged. Newcastle are going to spend a lot of cash in January. Yeah, I hope, and we need. I don't want to spend stupidly like on risky players because we don't even know if we're going to stay up at this point. I would be looking to take advantage of the low market, offloading a couple of our players as well. But yeah. Oh, Ryan says that Eddie's in a tracksuit. Okay, great news. Hala Madrid says, what's up, Karen? I'm at work. How's the game going? Yeah, it's okay so far. Arsenal pressuring us big time. We've had maybe a couple of chances, 2 or 3 pressures, but nothing major. Arsenal controlling the game currently, but it is still 0-0. And Dr. Launch says it's snowing in Germany. Yeah, it's snowing here too as well, which is not good. Who have Atletico got today? We have got Cadiz, however you want me to say it. And I'm sure we're aware. We need to buy a right back in January. We'd love to see Max Aarons. Yeah, I love Max Aarons. I really like Manquillo, and I think it's slightly unfair at the moment that he hasn't had a chance. But I agree in terms of backup, because realistically, as a right back option, we only have Manquillo. Oh, that was a chance again. Bloody hell, who is that? He really looks like Wan-Bissaka, and I'm getting proper confused. Like, I keep looking up thinking, like, what Wan-Bissaka? But obviously it must be that Tavares guy. And he looks a baller, by the way. A very good looking baller at that. But yeah. Oh, there's all the Geordie fans in full voice again. Looks like everyone made it, hopefully, and safely as well, luckily. Yeah, Max Aarons is a great shout. And obviously we've got Kraft, but he doesn't really play as a right back. He plays as a centre back. So yeah. You have been on Tobes' channel before. Yes, I have. Yeah, I've done stuff with Tobes in the past. If you're on about Tottenham fan Tobes. Hey Kendall, how are you? I'm really, really good, thank you. And I hope you are too. Again, we've got another comment saying the ref is a joke. Who is the referee today? I didn't check beforehand actually who the referee was. Big up Kendall, big up Conrad. So Newcastle are on the attack here. Shoot, Shelby. Oh! Well done, Aaron Ramsdale. Great save from Aaron Ramsdale. Great chance from John Joe Shelby as well, though. Great chance. And big up Conrad. Shout out to you. Kendall, I think St. Maximin scores game. Let's hope. Let's hope St. Maximin scores. 18 likes, everyone keep hitting the like button. Let's get 30 likes. Yes, please. That would really help. As I say, even if you don't really necessarily like the video, liking it just helps out the algorithm so much for me, and just to show my videos on the stream and stuff like that. So yeah, it would really, really help. And Eldon says he's been uploading some videos on his channel, just uploaded Premier League Match Day 13 predictions. Please go and check that out if you can. I'm sure if you click on his profile link, it will take you straight to his page. So please go and do that while you are here. Just want to pick up T-Boys TV is a quality Liverpool and football channel. Amazing. If anyone's a Liverpool fan, go and check that out. Or even if you're not and you just want some more football content, do that. We have Newcastle just had a corner there, but I'm sure that was a foul. I'm sure someone's just been fouled in the box there. Newcastle on the attack again. Arsenal defending very well. That was nearly another bullet shot by Shelby again, but it just deflected and slowed the ball down a little bit and went straight into Aaron Ramsdale. But really, really nice. A lot better from us there. A lot more attacking and a lot more direct. I have a YouTube channel, so go and check out Rene's YouTube channel as well if you can. Yeah, everyone's telling me it's Tavares, so yeah, I know who they are now. See, I've figured out, I've differentiated it with your help. And Arsenal just had another chance there. It was Tomiyasu, but it just went wide of the target. If he's right, it's Teeny, yeah. I know Kieran Teeny. It's just with the new signings, because I know they signed a couple of like different midfielders and stuff, and I haven't watched Arsenal this season at all, really, apart from the game against Liverpool. So I was like really confused with who everybody was. You got a free kick and your fans are so happy. Okay, so that tells me everything that the referee is poor. Not poor, but he's not giving anything away. If we were so happy over a free kick, loudest cheer of the game. Amazing. Big up the chat and mods. Shout out all of you guys. It really helps. Also, a quick side note as well. We really don't need Callum Wilson to get a yellow card away, because I believe he is one yellow card away from a match day suspension, which means he will miss the Norwich game, which is absolutely categorically vital that he does not miss that game, because that is like a must win. It is like seriously a must win for us. Yep, Lakonga, yeah. Sorry, I'm like behind on the comments a little bit here. Nippon, shout out Nippon as well. Nippon has a channel. I think if you go and check his stuff out as well. And Ravi again is bigging up. I can't even speak. Is bigging up. Let's Talk Premier League quality channel for footy fans in F1. So if you are a footy fan or an F1 fan, please go and check that. I tried to get into F1 in the summer and I actually quite enjoyed it. It was really interested. I've not really watched F1 before, but I was getting right into it. What's your score prediction for the game? I did predict an Arsenal win, just because of our history. We never beat Arsenal, especially not at the Emirates. I was there last away game last year when we got beat 4-0. It was horrible. It was just awful. Even like Ozil scored. It was just really bad. But yeah, normally I am not delusional. I'm realistic, if anyone knows me, and I just don't see us winning this game. But if we do, then bloody hell, that'll be incredible. Unreal effort from Shelby in a class save by Ramsdale. Yeah, got some really good goalkeeping displays on the pitch today. Absolutely incredible. And Shelby almost with a banger. Excellent shot by Shelby. Thought I was going to score. Yeah, me too. But Newcastle are on the attack again, but unfortunately Willock has just been dispossessed. I really feel for him because I don't want him to have a stinker. Oh, it was actually St. Maximin who got dispossessed. It wasn't Willock. Just because he was in centre midfield, I thought it was Willock. And that was a foul by Willock as well, actually, on Odegaard, which was a little bit stupid. How dramatic was that? Does anyone see what I'm working with here? How dramatic was that? Anyways, Newcastle have got another corner here. Oh no, sorry, we haven't. It was just a replay of the corner earlier. Great. Here you go.
Thanks.
You're doing super good. This ref is atrocious from a Spurs fan. Sorry, I just was distracted by the game there. Yeah, a couple of other people are saying the ref's really bad, which is not good for us, because when we have a bad ref on top of how actually bad we already are, it's just not great at all. Mickey says, Kelly, you haven't lost a patio set, have you? I'm sure a few people have. My sunbathing chair went absolutely flying, and next door has got a trampoline. So I'm actually hoping that they've like tied it down. They must have, because it hasn't blown over the fence. And I was expecting this morning to wake up to just absolute utter carnage. To be fair, it was quite carnage. But it's mental. It's absolutely mental yesterday. Just mental. Kenny, you should get on our channel. Let's talk Premier League. Your friend Aaron is on there at times. Or is in Donny James. Yeah, absolutely. Someone can shout me to go on there. Which club do you hate the most? Absolutely Sunderland. Second to that is Manchester United. Sorry, Manchester United fans. I don't hate the fans. I just hate the club and the self-entitledness of the club. But again, another Arsenal free kick. We have given away far, far too many fouls today. And on the edge of the box as well, which is just not good. We start getting a little bit complacent when we're pressured a lot, and I know you can't keep. Oh, great from Dubravka again! Great from Dubravka again there. Absolutely incredible. But now someone's down injured, and I don't know who that is. It is Emil Kraft.
Can I talk to them?
What do you want to say?
Something. Hello, guys. My name is Amir, and I have a school. It's called Officiating School.
You don't need to tell everyone what your school's called.
Well, I'm just telling them.
Is that a head injury, Emil Kraft there? Can I just see that? Oh, Dubravka came out to punch the ball away and literally subsequently smashed into the side of Emil Kraft's head there. Totally, not Dubravka's fault. His idea was just to save the ball. But Emil Kraft was just, what's the word? Like damage limitation, I guess. So, yeah.
I'm going to say something to them.
What are you going to say now? We've got a little new YouTuber here. Who do you support?
Hello.
Who's playing now in black and white?
Newcastle,
yeah.
I've got a unicorn dress.
Next generation of
Get to my unicorn dress.
Newcastle fans here.
I want some lipstick on.
Doug says, hi, I'm here, wave. Give a little bit of a wave. Kraft just got killed, yeah, he did. Is he up now?
There any girls?
Is there any girls? Just me and you?
I
Oh yeah, there's Amanda Murdad and Jamie Rubin on the TV there. By the way, my brother's birthday is on New Year's Eve and my birthday is next year. Happy birthday to your early birthday to your brother, Renee. Amanda said you look so different from a few years ago. We nearly had a missing webcam there. Emil Kraft is up and he is okay, it looks like, which is good news. Yeah, Amanda does look a little bit different from a few years ago, but I do believe that she struggles with Huntington's disease. I don't know whether that's anything to do with it, but yeah, I think she's an incredible woman.
Can I blow them?
Go and play with your toys.
I don't know what to play with.
Have you bought your daughter an Atletico shirt? No, I have not. She has got a Newcastle shirt, but she has not got an Atletico Madrid shirt. Although she does say, what do we say about Atleti? Oh, Atleti. Yay. So she does know. She's good. She's good at it.
Hello, I'm a bride. Why?
Anyways, we're nearly at half time now. It's been okay from us. The fact that, I mean, it is currently still 0-0 at half time is good news for us. Because I don't really know what I was expecting, but yeah. But again, Arsenal in the attack, a lot of their attack is coming from that, like their left-hand side and our right-hand side, because they're just targeting Ryan Fraser. They're obviously seeing that he defensively is not great, tracking back he is not great, which is a slight worry for me. And in my opinion, I'll be making a change at half-time. I'll be putting Manquillo there. I know it almost lose a little bit of, if anyone heard that bang, I think that's something blowing outside in the Gale Force winds. I know that kind of loses the attacking element if you take Ryan Fraser off, but unfortunately, we kind of actually really need to defend. But Joe Linton has just done a run into the middle there and just like lost the ball. But Arsenal again on the attack. I've not seen much from Aubameyang this game so far, but I've said that now, so I've probably jinxed it again. Just, my usual Arsenal. Oh my God! Martin Dubravka! Right, honestly, if he ever gets dropped in my life again, it is absolutely criminal. It is criminal for him to get dropped. Just incredible Martin Dubravka. Just absolutely, just phenomenal. What a game. What a game. Sorry, just had to get mum face on for a minute there because she's started pulling the Christmas tree decorations out.
Interesting.
What is it?
Something funny wearing.
Okay, great. Oh, Dubravka looks like he's down a little bit injured. Hopefully not.
Don't talk to them.
Go through a couple of your comments. Not sure how Arsenal haven't scored. It's because Martin Dubravka has just been on incredible form, like literally incredible form. Oh no, Mickey, that is so bad. I really hope you get well soon. Yeah, the stag will be buzzing at the moment, but hope you get well soon and it hasn't affected you too much. And you've got loads and loads of well wishes in the comments, which is nice. Another great save. Yep. Yes, we do have you guys in the middle of December. I can't remember. It's like the 17th or something like that. That's not a specific date, but yeah. Are you scared of Rangnick or at MUFC, or is he not the right man? I don't know. I think Ralph Rangnick would be the right man for literally probably any team in the world. I think he's an incredible tactician. I think he knows how to build a team from nothing. He's done such incredible work in his career. So for the team that Manchester United have, pretty much realistically, any manager should be able to go in there and do some kind of a job, let alone Ralph Rangnick. So I'm not necessarily scared because like Man United aren't our rivals or anything at the moment, but yeah, I think he'll do a good job. Exactly. This is what I mean, right? This juju that I have is not funny. Every time I say something, right, like, oh, he is so bad, he's having a really horrible game, about anyone, right, they'll go and score. Like, that's not an exaggeration. If anyone follows me on Twitter, I always point it out when I do it myself because it's embarrassing. Jeff Hendrick's normally the culprit most of the time. Most of the time. But yeah, just absolutely insane. The way that I say things. It's like reverse psychology. Bam says, hi Kendall, a draw would be good for Newcastle and away point, fingers crossed. Yeah, it would be super, super good. And a draw would be exceptional. I'll be over the moon with that. Sorry, she's actually just really hurt my shoulder. Everyone's saying get well soon, Mickey, man. So yeah, get well soon, Mickey. Richie is suspended. To be honest, I don't care. Jamal Lewis comes back in. Nothing realistically could be worse, and it's against his old team, against Norwich as well. So that's honestly fine with me. No Richie against Norwich, meh. As long as Callum Wilson doesn't get a yellow card, then it's okay. Defended well again from us. I'm sorry, there's going to have to be a change at half time, and we're going to have to make a defensive change, and Mankayo's going to have to come on over that right hand side because it is just an absolute nightmare how many of the balls are coming from that right hand side. Like our right hand side, your left hand side. So we're just going to have to make a change there, unfortunately for me. Again, Arsenal on the attack again, really well defended again. And there was really no need for Saka to go down the way that he just has, because it was a great tackle, an absolutely incredible tackle from Fabian Schär. And he'd just gone down like he was like really super injured. But I do love Saka anyway. Who do you think has a more delusional fan base, Arsenal or Manchester United? Delusional Arsenal, spoiled Manchester United. Yeah, and KRB just said Saka gets tackled and over-exaggerates it so much. It is something in football that I really dislike. I hate the over-exaggerated tackles. It's not just him. It's not just one team. Arsenal again, well defended again, really fantastic. And Tavares has just had a just ridiculous shot and it's gone right over the bar. But he's been phenomenal today. Really, really good so far. So absolutely brilliant. It is still 0-0 at the moment. We've got 4 minutes at a time into half time, and we are 46 minutes in. Well, on my stream we are. So a couple more minutes to go, and then it will be half time, which I'm sure we will welcome with open arms because it has been all go from both sides defensively for us, and that little bit of flash of excitement that we had with John Joe Shelby a couple of times. So yeah. Oh, excuse me for yawning. When I have nothing to lean up against, any people who stream or do office work, you know that your back just starts like absolutely killing certain points. But again, I feel like I'm repeating myself. It is Arsenal on the attack again, but well defended from us once more. St. Maximin. Okay, that's fine. St. Maximin is almost having to play as like a left back, if you will. But Matt Ritchie's pressured Saka and that quite well today, so I don't think you're too far behind. Oh, that's good news. Normally I am miles behind. Everyone's like, goal in the comments, and I just miss it. We play at Mauro Ranieri's back at the King Power. Well, I really hope that he gets a strong reception because obviously he brought your club the best day in their history. So I really hope he gets a good reception. Shout out Flawless as well. Please go and check out Sarcasm City, who are a fantastic platform that Flawless runs with a couple of other people on their regulars, faces that you will know. Go and check that out because there's literally content, NBA content, F1 content, football content. There's everything over there. Please check out. And he is one of the nicest guys that I've met in this industry so far. So please go and check it out. Do you do FPL? Yes, I do. I haven't currently. I don't think I've got any Arsenal or Newcastle players in my squad though, so I won't have any points at the moment. I can't think off the top of my head, to be honest. yeah, I don't have any Arsenal or Newcastle players in my squad, so I don't have any points. You'll be playing for a Wolves win at Norwich? Absolutely. Luckily, I think the fixtures today kind of slightly work in our favour. Like, everyone is over this weekend, I think a couple of the teams around us have some difficult fixtures. Newcastle there, it's a decent ball in, but just didn't get there and ended up having to be defended by Arsenal. Willock still has the ball there. John Joe Shelby again with a shot, but it just laced off his foot and didn't do much. There was no power behind it. Oh, that was so unlucky. So unlucky. The ball just didn't come down. But yeah, as I say, the fixtures are a little bit like helpful for us today. Another shot from Arsenal, but it went wide from Tomiyasu. So Crystal Palace playing Aston Villa, Liverpool playing Southampton, which helps us out a little bit. Obviously Norwich have got Wolves, which is not a guaranteed result for Wolves, to be honest. Brighton have got Leeds as well, so I just really need Leeds to get beat, if obviously depending. So yeah. I got my live stream in the UEFA Champions League last 16 draw. Yes, I will be nipping. I did it last season, so I'll be doing it again this season. Tomorrow just rifles it over. Yeah, he does. He's just booting the ball, and at one point it's going to stick, sadly. Arsenal have a more delusion fan base. Yeah, I think Arsenal in terms of delusion, but Manchester United spoiled. Can you get that out? Does anyone remember these? You used to get them from the shows, like, or the fair when you were younger. I was very upset because we just recently went to the fair and Ame decided to pick a red and white striped snake. Now,
it's a swirl.
Half of me was like, okay, that's fine. I'd like the colours. But then my stepdad, who is a big Sunderland fan, was like, oh, she's picked a Sunderland worm or snake, whatever it is. So,
Mommy,
yeah.
Nanny was just your mom.
Yeah.
Nanny,
my mum, yeah. Burnley have Tottenham and Leeds at Brighton. Yeah, absolutely. And Dan says 2 years waiting for the dining room table. I think my spine is fused. Yeah, mine, I've definitely got a hunchback now. Like 100% a hunchback.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah. If Newcastle can hold a bit of pressure on the Arsenal backline, then they can get something from this. Hesitant to tackle, but also lacking composure to clear their lines. Yeah, I was just about to say, what's everyone's thoughts about that first half? In my opinion, we've done okay to come out of it 0-0 after the pressure that Arsenal have posed is quite good. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how we defended. I'm happy with the lines that we kept and how we kept our composure and our structure, which is brilliant. So yeah, as Mickey says, not a bad first half. I think there's probably not much negative I can say aside from that right hand side is struggling with Nuno Tavares and like Emile Smith Rowe pressure. So yeah, there's like 4 or 5 games on at 2 tomorrow and 1 is on TV. It is so frustrating. Yeah, bring back the days, right, of not bring back COVID, but bring back the TV schedule of every fixture being on TV, because that was just brilliant. Your day was just taken up by football. It was just fantastic. Notice how my face just changes when I go into man mode. It's like, no, serious. Conrad, yeah, I think it is flawless. It might not be, but if it isn't, it was being very calm. And normally fake accounts do like weird stuff. So yeah. And Doug says he's currently watching Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix. That great comedy show. Red and White Snake, because Sunderland are full of them, so it's a good representation. I like it. I'll go with that. That is a good element. I love it. That cat behind you is calm, yeah. He's okay. He's called Blossom because we thought he was a girl, but he's actually a boy. But yeah, he's calm and he's lovely. He's very loving. We got him through lockdown. So yeah. And your daughter's adorable. Thank you so much. Sometimes she is. No, she's adorable all the time, but sometimes she's can be test my patience. Good stuff. Hoping Newcastle can keep up. It is very much snowstorming outside right now. Obviously I can't show you, but yeah, it is very much snowstorming outside right now. So hopefully that goes away and my internet stays on. But yeah, hoping Newcastle can keep this up. If we get a draw out of it, I'll be over the moon. Like, I cannot explain. I'll be over the moon. And Florence is laughing. Don't bring back code. Bring back TV schedule. Listen, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Anyway, that song just made in my head. But yeah, am I wrong? Bring it back. It was just fantastic. It was phenomenal viewing. And I'm pretty sure more people would buy Sky if it was like that. Do you? I should just be a marketing genius for Sky, shouldn't I? I should just go and I should say, Sky, bring back all the TV games. Look at me. Marketing genius for free. For free. And it is a real flawless. How's life been going so far? How's everything? How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much for asking that, Yesia. I'm sure there'll be other people who, in the comments, who don't get asked that a lot. So that's really nice. But yeah, everything's good with me. Thank you. I just hate the winter and it's just not good for me. Absolutely hate it. But yeah, let me know what you thought about that first half. I didn't think it was too bad, actually, to be honest. As I've said, if we can do that for now and keep it up and keep the lines, keep the composure and the focus, then everything's okay. They literally get more money for bringing more games. It makes no sense. Exactly. So why are you only showing one game? Show them all. Honestly, Sky, if you're listening, then sort it out, please. Sort it out. Because, you know, people are bored here. Bored in the winter because we can't do nothing. Unless you get invited to Winter Wonderland, which I have not. So, you know, we don't do anything in this crap winter, especially in the northeast, because there's nothing to do. It is raining and it is snowing and it is cold and boring and it's just not good. So yeah, obviously a couple of the 3 o'clock kickoffs. There's Crystal Villa. I was going to say Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Southampton, Norwich, and Wolves at 3 o'clock. And then the game today at 7:30, 5:30 is Brighton and Leeds. I don't know what is going on with me today, or what is happening with my voice or my words, but yeah. Hit the like button, guys. It helps the channel grow. Absolutely, please do that. I will be more grateful than you ever understand, because it really does help, and it does help the algorithm, and it does help just me in general. And it's also like really nice just to, you know, like a video for someone, because when the dislikes were, I know, like YouTube trialing, getting rid of dislikes and stuff. And I think that's probably a good idea, because mental health is such a big issue at the moment, especially mental health through like social media, because it just makes it a little bit worse. So I think it is a good idea, but it really does dishearten you when you see dislikes and stuff, because, you know, it's something that you don't really understand. And half of the time it's personal reasons why people do that. So it's not nice to see. But yeah, I think I totally agree with YouTube trialing, you know, not having the dislikes on there.
I'll put it in. You put the lid and I put the star in. I hit myself.
Yeah, you like how I get told what to do by a 4-year-old. Serves you right for being bossy. Put it in there. Right, there you go.
Thanks.
And Amazon is showing all the games from Tuesday to Thursday. I did not know that, but that is good news, because obviously I am at the game on Tuesday at Norwich, Newcastle, at St James's Park. So yeah, that's good news. But to be honest, if this weather keeps up, you are just going to see me. Yeah, if this weather keeps up and I've got the game on Tuesday, I am literally going to be walking around like a Yeti, like the Michelin Man. I'm going to have like 15 layers on. I hate the cold. And everyone's always like, oh, you know, Geordies like deal with the cold well. No, I don't deal with the cold well. I hate it. I just get so freezing. So yeah, if anyone sees a Yeti on Sky Sports, it's me. It's me on Amazon. Sorry, it's me. Just to let everyone know. Hey Ken, hey Thomas, and hope you're okay. Again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, we are coming to the back end of half time right now, so hopefully Newcastle can keep it up, because I've really not minded what I've seen so far. And I can see Jose Enrique currently on the screen right now on Astro Sports. Which is incredible. I loved Jose Enrique. What a player. I think he was so good. Okay. So yeah, loved Jose Enrique. Was good obviously when he left to go to Liverpool, but I just think he's such a player. So yeah, it is very severely snowing outside right now. As you can tell, I really do not like the snow. I just find it cold and like annoying and frustrating. Like I hate it. So yeah, let me know if it's snowing where you guys are at the moment. I don't know if it's like covering the whole of England, or if it's like Scotland in the northeast, in the northwest, or anything like that, because normally we seem to get the brunt of everything. Thoughts on the thunderstorm? Yeah, hate it. It was apparently when I was driving home yesterday, me and Ame went to the cinema yesterday, and because it was like inset day at school. If anyone doesn't know what that is, in the UK we have these teacher training days where the kids get it off and the teachers go into school to train. And there was one yesterday, so me and Ame went to the cinema, and on the way back it was a full-on blizzard, and my window wipers broke on the way home. My motor must have gone in my car. I wouldn't care. It shouldn't really be doing that because my car's only a couple of years old. But yeah, my window wipers broke. So I was driving home in a blizzard, right, in a gale force winds with no window wipers yesterday. It was not funny. I was like crying in the car. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know if I'm going to make it home. And I couldn't pull over either because the snow was so bad. No one would have seen me. So I was literally more like focused on the fact that if I got home, I would be okay. And if I kept on driving, it would be okay.
Mummy, can tell.
So yeah, it was just not good. It was awful. But yeah, it was lightning when I was driving home yesterday while it was snowing, and apparently snow lightning is, or thunder snow or whatever it's called, is quite rare. So I saw thunder lightning yesterday, which was incredible.
Mummy.
So yeah, saw snow lightning yesterday, which was a bit crazy. And it is insane that you are in Newcastle and there's no snow. You're in Gateshead, there's no snow. We're in Durham and it is like literally a snow blizzard outside right now. Like this window here is like bright white, and that is literally simply because it's white outside and absolutely incredibly snowing. Can you see the snow outside?
Yeah.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Quite bad.
So, which is just crazy. So I'm sure Newcastle and Gateshead will be getting it soon enough. I hope it don't, but I'm sure it will. I may say subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Can you tell she watches YouTube? Or she watches me on YouTube. Me doing YouTube a lot. Tell everyone what to do.
Well,
tell everyone, say what you've just said there.
Thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. I'll tell you why I did that.
I think I'll just record her doing that and put her on every time and just get people to do that.
I'll tell you why I've done that. I watch Anya Diana and Nastia video.
Oh, she watches all these people on YouTube, so that's how she knows it, apparently. So let's see what Twitter is saying about the game.
Mom, can I want you and
Yes, of course you can. I've just seen like loads of. I've got texts in WhatsApp saying that the ref hasn't been great or very good at all.
I'm gonna sit next to you like this.
And people in the football terrace chat saying, "Oh, Aubameyang is so rubbish." Give Dubravka his dues, man. He's absolutely incredible saves from him. It's not because of bloody Aubameyang, is it? That she
What do
knows.
you mean?
Exactly. I was going to say not that you know, and clearly you don't, because you've just said, what do I mean? Also, let's just quickly take a little moment out to remember Gary Speed on what is his 10-year anniversary today. How crazy is it that it's been 10 years? That 10 years has been just flown over. And I really hope we're at a stage in life now.
Oh, I know. Smell this.
1 second. I really hope that we're at a stage in life now where men can feel more comfortable in speaking about their mental health. Just people in general can feel more comfortable speaking about their mental health. And, you know, it is a lot less common. Sadly, it isn't. And it's got more rife over the past few years. But really? It has got a lot more rife over the last few years. But I really hope that this anniversary can show that no matter what anyone looks like on the outside, you really don't know what people are battling inside. So please always be kind and helpful and supportive, and just take time out for one another. And that's why I always want this channel to be like somewhere where people can support each other rather than bully and abuse and just be jealous of each other. And that is why I'm always so... If you've ever noticed, I'm always so like advocative of support and things like that. So yeah. And as Nippon rightly says here, rest in peace, Gary. Absolutely. Kid on the promo, love to see it. See, look what I'm doing. What a channel, guys. I don't know why I never thought about this before. 1 second. I was just telling everyone what people were saying on Twitter. Obviously, we're back underway for the second half now. So watch your foot, you're going to trip over.
Sorry.
Back underway for the second half now. So hopefully we will see what we do it. And everyone's telling me that Eddie's wearing a tracksuit. So, yeah.
I like to see them. Oh, sorry.
That really hurt.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have on my head too.
Right, what do you want?
Sweet baby girl clean.
Okay, there you go then.
Clean up. I want Christmas.
Honestly, am I the best multitasker in the world or not? Right, you're going to have to sit back there because I need to sit where you are. Is that okay?
Why?
Thank you. Because I need to move over because I'm like hanging off the end. Thank you. Anyways. Football Can't You Weather Report, what channel? See what I mean? You're getting all over here, don't you? Getting all over here. I only just wish I could show you. Who's that one player in your team that has a red card always waiting to happen? Newcastle and it had to go. So red card, it's normally John Joe Shelby, but Isaac Hayden's been known for it in the past as well. So yeah. And Atletico is Mario Hermoso every single day. Watching from Athens, Greece. Hello, Kendall. Greetings to the little one as well. Thank you so much. After that Aubameyang miss, Newcastle could escape with the draw at least. I really hope so. I will be so over the moon. I'm really sorry. Please let us know how to pronounce your name as well. I don't speak Greek. My mum is a Corfiot, but I don't speak any Greek. So please let us know how to pronounce your name so that I know in the future. But yes, absolutely. I'm really happy with how we played that first half and how we defended. I just hope it keeps up because sometimes we struggle with the intensity, as I said earlier in the stream, and a little bit of complacency enters the chat. But yeah, hopefully Dubravka's on fine form as well. So no snow, but absolute carnage and gates have broken fences, roof tiles, and bins all over the place. Yeah, this morning when I was opening the blinds, I was just expecting to see like hell on outside, to be honest. To be fair, there was a few bins, there was garden furniture, there was like kids play furniture all over the shop and trees. But yeah, it's snowing here now. But I'm sure you will get it soon in Gateshead. It'll probably blow over there. Your kid is so funny. She can be at times. She does give me a little bit of a laugh, I'm not gonna lie. And kind of what academy, yeah. Should I open it, shouldn't I? I should do that and like coach people into coach kids into doing YouTube. I'm sure the teachers will love me for that. Arteta begging the ref to card craft, absolute little melt of a manager. As well, Arteta wants to watch out because now he is not categorically the best looking manager in the league. Is he? No, he's not. Eddie Howe is up there. So let's see how this second half goes. I really hope it goes similarly to the first half in terms of our defending, and you know how alert we are. Excuse me while I just reach over the laptop so I can see. And that little kind of flash of intensity we had where John Shelby had them couple of shots, it'll be amazing. Demetrius, thank you so much for letting me know your name and just comment on what I see. Ramsdale had a great save too. It is much closer than expected. Good luck on the relegation fight. Your team is expected to be a powerhouse next year. Well, I think it'll take us a couple of years to be a powerhouse, sadly. Well, not sadly. I mean, I'm glad we're even in a position to become one at this point because we've had such a, you know, a rough 15, 16 years. As a club. So yeah, it'll be nice if we could actually have a little bit of hope behind us and like positivity for the future, because I think that has been lost for so long. I cannot explain. But yeah, really need not to get relegated this year. It's not the end of the world if we do, but realistically we need not to be pushed, our plans to be pushed back another 2 years, because it would just be a nightmare. So yeah, thank you so much for that. And Renee is predicting a draw. So we are now 50 minutes in, 50 minutes into the game, another 40 minutes to go. Exciting times. But yeah, good ball in there. Unfortunately, Callum Wilson headed it straight back to Arsenal. So Arsenal are on the attack again. I don't know if anyone watches Newcastle, so if anyone watching this game right now, probably everyone here is. Again, shot from Saka there, but Dubravka saved it on the floor. Yeah, Newcastle always, to me, look extremely sparse in midfield. And I don't know if it's the way that we play or like just how we're thinking in a mindset of attacking, so it leaves the midfield a little bit dry. But I just think it's so sparse in midfield all the time. There always seems to be a lot of space. There always seems to be like 40 yards between people. It's just a little bit of a nightmare. Saka skinjaw left back and couldn't finish. Yeah, left and right back for us is, like, in my opinion, a must. And I personally, I don't think there's been any changes. Correct me if I am wrong, but it doesn't look like there's been any changes to the team in the first half. But again, I haven't looked. Who do you rate takes it in a fight? Mikel Lego, Arteta versus Eddie the Bruiser Howe. You know what? I would, not because he's my manager, but I would back Howe all the way, mate. I think he's got a little bit of a fight behind him. Yeah, I'd back Eddie. I'd back Eddie all day long. Come on, Newcastle. Absolutely, Adam. Have you noticed that a lot of pro footballers are blocking people on Twitter for criticising them? Do you know what, right? I understand constructive criticism. Arsenal again, but just couldn't get the ball in. Saka again, he's such a threat against any team, really. But yeah, I don't blame them, because some people can be so ignorant and so rude and incessantly abusive, and I don't blame footballers for taking time out for their own mental health, because they are under such pressure as big name people. So I don't blame them, honestly. I don't understand footballers who can't take constructive criticism, because you get that in any area of life, not just as a footballer. But yeah, if you're getting abuse and insults all the time and just getting criticised constantly, then I don't blame people for, blocking. Here's one for you. If Newcastle relegated this year, would you think ASM going on loan for a season would be the wise choice whilst you do a season in the Championship? I would think he would want to stay, but not do a year in the Championship. So ASM has said a lot of times that he loves the club. And I know you're not going to come out at a football club you play for and say he hates the club, but he's been like extremely vocal about how much he actually does love the club and how much he loves the fans. And he says it on every opportunity he can get, not just if he's asked or pushed into it. So I do think he genuinely has a realistic love for the club and the fans, especially. If we get relegated, I don't think he'll stay. And I don't think for him, loan option is probably there, because there will be teams willing to pay 40, 50 million for him, simply because of the player that he is. And his stats in the Premier League, even in Europe, don't lie currently. So I don't think as a club we would let that, even though we would want to so badly and it would seem like great, but I just don't think it would happen, sadly, because football, as we all know, is a money making game and it is a business. So I don't think it would happen, but that's why I don't want to get relegated. I don't want to lose him. No player is bigger than the club. Any club in the world, no player is bigger than them. But he's our most tangible asset, sadly. And when it's the most tangible asset, that's always going to be the case, like Grealish at Aston Villa as well. Obviously, he has got a long-term contract, so I'm assuming that the release clause is quite high, because in his previous his previous contract, he didn't have a release clause until he signed the extended 5-year contract. So depending on what happens, that's why I don't want to get relegated. I want us to build, and I want him to be a part of it, because he is still so young. I think he's 23, 24. He's still young. And he has so much potential under the right coach. It's incredible. So yeah, I really hope he would still stay. Arteta's change of season, decided to just give it a go to anyone near him on the sidelines. He was giving it to Højbjerg in pre-season before he got told to get in his box by Pierre. Arteta's got a little, someone's put 50 pence in him, and I don't mind it, it's nice to see a little bit of passion in a manager. But yeah, a little bit of a sidestep, really. What do you think about Hudson-Odoi? Also, your daughter's so adorable. Thank you so much. She's just chilling there. She's been quite good. And what do I think about Hudson-Odoi? I really like Hudson-Odoi. I would have him at Newcastle, definitely. Obviously, his position's changed over the last few seasons. He was, an attacker, he's kind of a striker, second striker, and now he's dropped into a little bit of a wing-back role. So he's versatile and can play anywhere. And yeah, I wouldn't mind having a Hudson-Odoi. I mean, he's not my favourite, but I wouldn't mind it. But Arsenal on the attack again here. Shelby doing his lackadaisical approach to defending. I mean, I know it's not really his problem, but Saka is annihilating whoever that is there. And that is 1-0 to Arsenal, and that is Bukayo Saka who scored. I'm not surprised, and again, it came from the right-hand side. Our right-hand side, which I've been saying is the issue for several hours, for over an hour now, which I knew. But it was a good goal, good finish, and probably coming, really. Yeah, one saying goal for Arsenal, 1-0 Arsenal, 1-0 Arsenal. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We held on for that long. And I am getting a little bit annoyed now because there needed to be a change there at right back. There needed to be a change and there wasn't. So now I hope Eddie looks at that and, decides to make a change. It's only 1-0. It's not the end of the world. See, under Steve Bruce, I'd be like, right, that's it. We're getting beat 4-0. But I have the hope, realistically, this time that we can do something. But yeah, Manquillo needs to come on there for me. He's just Ryan Fraser and Emil Kraft are both struggling hugely in that right hand side. And Emil Kraft's also on a yellow, so. Really, he can come off for me. I don't ever drink fizzy pop, right? But when you just fancy it. I stayed away from beer and got fizzy pop instead. I hope we don't switch off now. And just defend like we did against Brentford, because that was really frustrating. But I do have a little bit of hope now that we can come back. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting anything from this game whatsoever. But I'll still have a little bit of hope. We can always come back. We have done the last few games. And yeah, it's all right at the moment. Toffee Top here, which I'm assuming is an Everton fan, says, now that you have a few pounds, I've got to buy a few Everton players. I think Iwobi and Rondon would be great for you. P.S. Great to see you not putting your real life to the side by keeping your daughter on your sites. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Sometimes you just got to be real. Everyone likes to portray a life that doesn't exist really sometimes, and you've just got to be real. And I want to do this as a career, so I've got to kind of mix it with my own life. So hence why she's there. But she's super good and she's super patient. And she's doing her own little thing. So thank you so much for that. But yeah. In terms of Iwobi and Rondon, I love Salomon Rondon, and I'm so sad to see some Everton fans are really against him. It's really like hard to see when a players give you such like a good service to your club and things like that. And I know he was only with us for a season, but he did a lot for us. So it's sad to see that, and some Everton fans don't like him. And I saw some really vile comments yesterday on social media. Someone said that he had been, taken to hospital for. It was like a joke. Oh, he's been taken to hospital for getting off the sofa or whatever like that. And someone underneath said, "Oh, you got my hopes up there." And I was really sad to see comments like that because I just think it's vile about anyone. But he's probably not. He's a little bit older now. Probably not suited to the Premier League anymore. He has had a few years out and hasn't got lots of game time at Everton. So probably not a good signing for us and where we want to go really at the moment. I don't mind Iwobi, but again, he wouldn't be my first choice. January couldn't come soon enough for you guys. Yeah, I totally agree. Do you know any famous people who share your birthday? That's a good question, Doug. I was going to say Doug. Doug's below. Good question, Nippon. Yes, I do. Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses shares my birthday. Bob Marley and I can't think of who else off the top of my head now. But anyways, yeah. That's all I know off the top of my head. Also, I know that King George the VI died on my birthday, so the Queen Elizabeth II was officially announced as the Queen on my birthday, but like years ago before I was even thought of, obviously. Take off Joe Linton and bring on Almiron. Adds more speed to the attack, but also legs for the defensive side of things. Yeah, I'll be making a couple of changes now. That's not a bad shout, really. Although Joe Linton he hasn't really made an impact that he did last week. But yeah, I would be making a couple of changes now. It'll be Manquillo at right wing back for me, just to add a little bit of a defensive element, and then Almiron can come on for Joe Linton. Please Newcastle get Kante from Chelsea. I love N'Golo Kante. I think he is incredible. We will never sign him, not in any time soon anyway. And by the time we're in a position to sign someone like N'Golo Kante, I think that he'll be old. So yeah, we're not going to sign him anytime soon. Arsenal on the attack again there. Oh, defensively awful on that right hand side. Absolutely embarrassingly atrocious. There really needs to be a change made there soon. And I don't know how they're not seeing it, because it's quite obvious at this point that we're just getting annihilated on that right hand side. I think the goal was more the result of an excellent teamwork display from Saka and Tavares than defensive mistakes. It looks like Almiron and Jacob Murphy are coming on. Not even sure why Jacob Murphy's coming on, because again, he can't also defend. Saka looks like he's injured. He's gone down a couple of times in the last 5 minutes, so he will probably be coming off. And I don't know who will be coming on in his place there. Do you think Watford could pull off another upset against Leicester? Might as well get Rodgers sacked. Well, funnily enough, obviously Rodgers was in contention for the Man United job, wasn't he? And he's been kind of the name, and he hasn't been doing that well with Leicester, so I thought that would be a strange decision. But maybe, I don't know. I really need Watford not to win. I need Leicester to smash them, so please, Rene, make sure Leicester smash Watford. But yeah, it's not impossible. Watford did really well against Manchester United. I think Leon Goretzka shares your birthday too. I don't know if he does, but that's great. I don't know if he does. Almiron coming on, maybe Murphy. Yep, absolutely. I don't really understand the Murphy change, but it is what it is at this point. And he did have an okay game against Brentford. And definitely need to make a change, get Lascelles off the pitch in as fast as physically possible. I totally agree. Lascelles is in there for me simply because he's captain. Where Fernandez is, I just want to have a little bit of a conversation about Fernandez, if any Newcastle fans are watching this right now, because he has been so unfairly frozen out. I don't understand it. The previous management were asked about it and why he wasn't anywhere near the squad, and they were told, he specifically said there was no really space in the squad for him at the moment, which is strange because we don't have a good selection of centre-backs at all, and he's probably one of our strongest. And And that is an issue for me. Again, apparently, as was asked on Twitter this morning, Jason Tyndall was also asked about it, and he said he's in contention, but just at the moment, he's not in the squad, which is strange, because why? Why is he not in the squad? I want to know why, considering he has been our most consistent defender for 3 seasons at least now. He's been the most consistent. We have such low quality centre-backs that there is no reason why he should not be in that squad. Saka's coming off now, so I'm assuming they're going to bring on Martinelli. Is that right? And Almiron and Murphy are also coming on for Newcastle as well. But yeah, Federico Fernandez should not be frozen out of the squad. And it's just a little bit insane, to be honest. I don't really understand it. And thank you, Renee, for pointing out that I had not changed the score. Thank you for that. I get distracted by the comment. Yeah. Another chance from Arsenal there. Gone straight back to them. Paul says agreed. I don't know if that's to the Fede comment or whatever, but yeah, it's just not. I don't know. I don't really understand it at all. Do I know a Newcastle fan called Michael Ramsey, aka the Irish guy? Yes, I do. Oh, Newcastle are on the attack here. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh, he's been brought down. Is that a penalty? Oh my God, the Newcastle fans are kicking off. Is it going to get checked by VAR? I'm assuming not. What's happened? All right. So clearly it hasn't been checked by VAR either. Oh, and everyone's saying it's 2-0 Arsenal now. Great. Great scenes. Apparently stupid centre-backs costing us again. Who is it this time? Is it Lascelles? Is it Shah? Is it Kraft? What a surprise. Nothing for us again. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. It really just doesn't at this point. How are you letting a player who's been on 10 seconds score is quite unbelievable, but I need to see that again because I was changing the scores that happened. I need to see what happened there and whose fault it was. Look at the old bint. I'm just getting nasty now because I'm angry. Why are they celebrating like they've literally won the league? Grow up. Is it Stuart Atwell? I thought it might have been. Right, let's have a look here then. Who the bloody hell is man marking him there? Oh my God. I swear to God, get every single defender out of this club right now. What is that man marking there? It isn't. It's non-existent. That is embarrassing. Oh my God, you're a Premier League defender. Jamal Lascelles, oh my God, you're a Premier League defender. Fabian Shah, you're a Premier League defender. You're not Premier League quality, but you're a Premier League defender. That is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Matt Ritchie playing him about 500 metres on side. Oh, honestly, swear to God. You try not to get annoyed, right? Because, like, obviously they're a way better team than us and we're poor. But when you're looking at things like that, how poor we are, it's actually incredible. It's insane. And there's just literally no point, right? There's just literally no point in blaming referees and stuff because we just are embarrassing anyway. Just embarrassing anyway. And by the way, that is a penalty against Callum Wilson. I don't care who you are. It's a penalty. It's a penalty all day long, but we never get it. We never get penalties all the time. It's just bloody embarrassing, mate. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely sick to death of the absolute bull. We're getting relegated. I don't even care who anyone is, right? And as I've said, I said on Twitter last week, right? We are getting relegated. And if we get relegated, it is simply through the defence. It's simply through the defence because they're embarrassing. They're awful. We need to sign 2 centre-backs in January. And I literally mean, like, we actually need to sign, like, we need to spend, like, £80 million on 2 centre-backs. It's not even funny anymore. It's like an absolute pure joke. Stonewall penalty. Stonewall penalty. Absolutely sick and tired now. I've got something in my eye because I'm kicking off. Stonewall Pen, penalty. Callum Wilson should have had a penalty. Someone's asking why I can't send super chats. It's because it is not enabled on my channel yet. I don't think I've got enough watch hours yet. Because I don't tend to use this channel much, but I think that's why. I'm not sure. Not quite in Phil Jones 8 million. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But Lascelles makes Maguire look good. That is so true. So true. But yeah. Here we are. Never mind. Do you know what as well? I don't even want to go off the stream, go onto Twitter and talk to Arsenal fans because they'll act like they are incredible and like the best team ever. This is what I mean about being delusional, and it's just awful.
I did Peppa Pig.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well done. Would have been a red card as well. Do you know what? I'm sick. I'm just sick and tired. You'd think of conspiracy theories, but I know all of you guys are not Newcastle fans in this chat, and even you're saying Stonewall penalty. So for me, that's an issue. If you have a referee who cannot give a Stonewaller whilst also being backed up by several people in a computer room who can replay that challenge over and over again, then it's a serious problem, and it looks like favoritism, or it looks like match fixing at certain points. And I'm not saying there is, because before I get a libel case sent against us, but that's what I'm saying it looks like, and it is really, really, really embarrassing. Just absolutely horrific, embarrassing. Hey, can you go? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Ryan, and I hope you are too. Our Sunday League side defend better than Newcastle. You probably do. Get a couple of your centre backs in, Mickey, please. Why was it even checked by VAR? This is what I mean. I don't understand why it's not checked by VAR. I really thought you had to check every decision, or at least where there's been, doubt. I just don't get it. It's absolutely bizarre, and there's no point in moaning about it, even because I always say that there's no point in moaning, because at the end of the day, nothing can be done about it. But there needs to be a serious look at the way officiating is done in this country. It's just embarrassing, and every time we go to Champions League or Europa League, there's really not that many English referees there because they're really bad and they're poor, and the officiating is horrible. So it's just absolutely awful. Don't worry, Rangnick and United will deal with Arsenal. I don't even care about Arsenal or what they do or who they are. I literally don't care about them. But it's just the refereeing's awful, and they're going to come off the back of this. I feel really sorry for Joe Willock, and they're going to come off the back of this on Twitter and act like they are going to win the league, and that's what I just can't stand. Arsenal's not been incredible for the last 15 years. Olympiacos fans are actually trolling Arsenal over here because of the recent elimination in the Europa League. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's just, they act like they're incredible, and trust the plan. A few weeks ago, it was really cronky out. Now it's, trust the plan. That's why Arsenal fans are the worst. They're unbelievable when they win, but they lose. It's excuse and conspiracy and cheat exercises. 100%. Tinfoil hat. We used to have this joke on Midnight Vibes over on the terrace. It was tinfoil hat. And they always used to say there was agendas. That was a great ball there from us. Oh, unlucky from Jacob Murphy there. Really, really unlucky. Really unlucky. Stuart Twatwell. Absolutely, Ash. I'm all on there. And Tom says they did check it and they said no penalty, which is bizarre. And that shows even more that there's problems because no one can even make the right decision. Reasonable doubt. I was going to say reasonable doubt. I thought that was a law term, so I didn't say reasonable doubt. You missed my question. Sorry, Nippon. What was your question? Let me know, please. Sometimes the comments go down really bad. I actually hate Barca the most. Yeah, I don't like Barcelona either. But they're probably not one of our most hated teams. And yes, the English refs are really bad. 2010 FIFA World Cup final is still fresh in the memory. Absolutely. English referees are just an embarrassment to every single nation of referees. And I just think if you're English and you become a referee, you mustn't like yourself because it's just awful. You're up there for me with park and attendants and bailiffs because you must hate your life to just go out and make people's lives miserable every week. Only Michael Oliver is good, and Anthony Taylor when he manages Man U games. Yeah, Anthony Taylor hates Chelsea, doesn't he? So, yeah. But I don't mind Michael Oliver. I think he's okay, but he makes some questionable decisions at times. And to be honest, the last decent referee I remember is Mark Clattenburg. So yeah, but to be fair, I'm saying Mark Clattenburg and you're saying Michael Oliver, and both of them are from the North East and from the Durham Federation of Referees. So that obviously goes to show something. And yeah, love the content. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Really, really appreciate it. And Govand says, or Govand D says, it's looking more and more likely Newcastle could get relegated. It won't be a problem in the long term, but in the short term, it delays the club plans to grow by at least 2 or 3 years. Absolutely, and you've explained that really well, and that is my issue. What is that? Why are you doing that? God almighty. Fabian Schär bounding in and just shooting wide from just absolutely nowhere. Deflected. Just sick and tired. It's a corner now because it deflected off one of their legs. I think it was Gabriel. Anyways, you've explained it really super well. That's my issue. Getting relegated is at the end of the world because we can get out of it, right? The problem is it delays everything by another 2 years, which we can't afford in this current climate right now. We just can't afford it. Corner from Newcastle there just went to friggin' no one as usual. Have to be careful not to swear. Just went to no one as usual. Can't put a decent corner in, to be honest. It's very unlikely. Great ball from Shelby there, but defended well from Arsenal again. And now it is out wide, and Arsenal have belted it forward, but it's gone straight back to us. It's just so frustrating. Like, can people see what I watch now and just don't get? Because it's just like tiring and frustrating. Again, got a little bit of intensity back, but we're just not getting the balls in for any strikers at all. We may as well just take like Callum Wilson and St. Maximin off now, because there's no point in trying to come back from this, even though, you know, the late great Czech Tiote did, and we managed to get 4-4. But there's just no point in trying to come back. We've really got to save the place for Norwich. We can't have Callum Wilson getting booked, because that's stupid. And we'll miss Norwich. And that's a foul! Oh, finally he wants to give a yellow card. Absolute noddy looking idiot. Finally! Bloody hell, found his cards, has he, at half time? You okay? No. I forget she's there. It's just super frustrating. Where does Arsenal rank in your most hated clubs? I don't know, probably like 6th. Obviously 2-0 Arsenal, hope we can pull it back to 2-2. I hope so too, but it just doesn't look likely. Lacazette has come on now for Aubameyang because he just had a yellow card. But yeah, I did say 2-1 Arsenal, and I wasn't expecting to come and win this game. But when you play the first half like that and you actually think, you know what, it might not be so bad, and then awful defending, it's just like, it's hard to be positive about it. Kendall, do you think Newcastle will get relegated? Yes, I do think we should get relegated because we're without a win. We're the only club in 92 clubs in England without a win. So, you know, you can't go through a season like that. I don't think anyone's probably been at this point in a season and done and got safe. I mean, let me know if that's wrong, but I just don't think so. That's why refs are so dumb in every game. Absolutely. Is ref Michael Oliver? No, it is Stuart Atwell. You should watch out though. Malaga had Arab funding as well, and the Arabs withdrew interest very soon. You could become another Man City and Chelsea or another Malaga. Relegation is important. Hell's bells and brass buckles, as my grandma would say. The only United that can cross the ball with quality is West Ham. Yep, absolutely. Well, the ref actually gave a yellow to an Arsenal player. I almost fell over. Yeah, strange scenes. And who's my most hated club? It's absolutely Arsenal, and followed by a close second, Manchester United. And I don't think I don't hate Manchester United fans. I just hate the entitlement that comes with Manchester United, and you know, the kind of almost spoiled bratness. But yeah, so you say a smile, kind of good times ahead soon, I'm sure. I can't see it right now for this football club, but you know, a little bit of hope goes a long way. If we can beat Norwich and Burnley, probably won't, but if we can, I'll have a little bit more hope behind me. But just at the moment, it's really tough to watch. The defense is awful. I need João Lascelles far away from my club. You know what? I'd be getting rid of him in January. That's not a lie. I'd be getting rid of him in January. I'd be taking the captaincy off him and I'd be dropping him straight away. Absolute awful scenes.
Look.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm trying to show everyone what you drew.
Yeah.
She's just drawn. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. The lighting's a little bit funny. She just drew popcorn chicken in a McDonald's cup. Quite good, I think. Do you?
And the Met from McDonald's.
I'm just looking at everyone's comments and everyone's messages right now.
Look at that one back.
There you go. And so this is, I agree. Yes, Doug, we will do a preview, I'm sure. And Jamal should be nowhere near the captain's armband. He should be nowhere near the captain's armband for 2 years now, but he's just, for some reason, no one else has stepped up in the squad to be the captain. Personally, Dubravka could have had it, but he's been injured. Matt Ritchie could have had it. It's just like totally embarrassing for your captain to be probably your worst player. It's just, that's what we are as a club. Is anyone hearing that gale force outside? It's getting worse. Hopefully it knocks off my internet and I can't see any. I can't see us get annihilated. Yeah, as King Pingus is here, remember when Lascelles in line for England spot? I got abused, right? Like, and I mean, seriously abused by the fan base for saying he didn't deserve to be called up for England at that time, like 3 years ago, after he came off a really good season in the Championship. And I literally had to stay off Twitter for a few days because I was getting proper bad comments. Was I wrong? No, I wasn't. I was so right. And every time he's just proved us right, every single time. A lot of talk about January transfers, but we could be too far gone by then. Burnley and Norwich games are huge because our fixtures after those two aren't kind of all. Our December is awful. And like, probably, I haven't looked at obviously other clubs' fixtures, but I would say it's probably one of the worst runs. We've got Liverpool, we've got, not in order, but we've got Liverpool, Man City, Everton, Manchester United, Leicester, all in like December and January time. If we haven't won yet against teams around us, this is what, oh my God! Someone just see that defending there? Did someone just see that from Fabian Schär? Went to kick the ball away, kicked it straight off an Arsenal player. Luckily, the Arsenal player wasn't aware because I didn't even see who it was at this point. It wasn't aware and it just sort of fumbled across. Like, what is that? What is that defending? My God, honestly. But yeah, we need to literally beat Norwich and Burnley. Draws aren't enough. We need to beat them both. Newcastle on the attack again here. Really great ball, but again defended well by Arsenal. Someone help him out! God, man, I'm so sorry for shouting if you listen to headphones. But it's just like basic football. Great ball from ASM there. Oh, a little bit too far over. Gone straight back to Arsenal, who are on the attack. Martinelli again. Oh, God. I haven't scrolled down at the bottom of the comments. I don't even want it. It's probably 3-0 at this point. No, side netting, luckily. But see that? 3 passes and they were already in goal. 3 passes, that was it. If you could handpick 3 players to sign in January, who would you pick? It would be James Tarkowski, Conor Cody, and Max Aarons for me. I know that seems very defensively solid, but that's who I would need. Oh, that's good. Great news. Newcastle new defence. Yeah, I would sign 15 players if I could. That looks amazing. Great drawing, someone says. Great to see you back on the scene. Love the content. Thank you so much, Ian. Really, really appreciate that. Is this your first live Twitch? You need to do more games in Prem and UCL. I did do Atletico Madrid the other day, but as I say, I'm not really entirely sure how to work Twitch properly, and I think I need to like schedule a stream directly through my dashboard, because they kind of don't show up. Joe Wilkes had a chance and Aaron Ramsdale had to save it, but just still, it's just, again, atrocious defender. Do you rate Martinelli? I really like Martinelli. I have liked Martinelli for a good few years, and I think he's really good, and again, still really young. Yes, of course you can, Dad. You are stressing. I am stressing because it's like hard to watch. It's just like basic football not being done correctly, and it's like a struggle. Why is that? Kind of Terry's better keep your never. It wasn't Terry that decided to give up my midnight vibes. It was like we all had different. As I say, I'm going back to work now. Tan's works. KJ's doing different opportunities. Souls, things like that. We all just doing different opportunities. David's at uni, so we all just decided to leave it where it was, and it's maybe ran its course. But we'll probably do a couple of one-off specials every now and again. Burnley and Norwich are both at St James's Park. Absolutely, Doug. They are. Artwork is better than what I can manage. All I can scribble down are stick figures. I can't draw either, so I don't know where she's got it from, to be honest. This is my first time doing a watch along with you. It's been the best time at watching a shit game. Oh, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You know what? I enjoy doing watch alongs way more than I ever thought. They're way more popular than I ever thought as well, which is just fantastic. So yeah, if you are here and haven't liked the video already, please do so. If you're new or haven't already subscribed, please do. Sorry, she's just not my camera there. But yeah, I really appreciate it. And all of the only reason these keep going is because of your comments. So yeah, thank you so much. As an Arsenal fan, I'm really happy for the points, but too much fans pretend like we're the greatest team ever. Twitter banter is great and all, but a really frail team, especially in midfield. You know what? Thank you so much for being a realistic person and not delusional. Please, not please. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And I agree. Championship football looms. Yeah, unfortunately, Jono, you're right. It does. I think it's time we maybe accept it a little bit now. But it's just the way it is, and we're just going to have to be derailed for a couple of years. The only good thing now is like we kind of know that we'll come back up, which is good. And yes, Nodge and Bertie are both at home. Where's does Arsenal come on your take? Because I did say earlier Nippon, but they're probably like 6th or so. To be honest, they're probably lower than that. I really don't have much care for them. I don't really care what they do as a club or anything like that. So that's 2 must-wins and massive games ahead. Massive. I cannot stress how big Norwich and Burnley games are. Can you stop doing that, please? Yeah, they're huge. They're must-wins, and that's why I wasn't overly bothered about this game, really necessarily, because I knew we weren't going to win. We never beat Arsenal, especially at the Emirates. We never beat them. But you know, it just watching that first half was like a struggle because I kind of was glad with how we played, and it was okay. Who's your main left back? So we have Lewis, Paul Dummett, who's out injured, and Matt Ritchie's been playing as a left back as well, but he's obviously primarily a left winger.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done yet. Nearly. Thank God. Oh, shout out Laurie, man. Sorry, Ken, we still love you. Honestly, as I say, it's not your guys' fault. It's just the way Newcastle are. And again, I didn't expect anything from the game. It was just, you know, when you watch that first half back, and we probably played quite well. But yeah, just sad, to be fair. I think you beat both Norwich and Burnley. I don't know, Nippon, to be honest. I can't see it, but we really need to. So something needs to change. If Federico is not in that squad, even after today's display, there's really just nothing to do, nothing to say. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Even after watching Arsenal today, you'd think you'll beat Man United next week. It depends what Manchester United do with a manager situation. Because, you know, if they bring a manager in, your manager bounce might have the team set up better. So yeah, it just totally depends. I don't think Arsenal played that great today. We've been extremely poor defensively, and we have like kind of flattered Arsenal a little bit. But you know, they're miles better than us anyway. Even with the money we can offer, who do you see signing for us next step into a season championship? That's a thing. Probably not many people are going to end up with a lot of the types of players that we have now. You know, the likes of Lascelles and things like that. We're on the attack here. Oh! How did that not rebound out? Oh! 2 chances Joe Willock should have had there. And St. Maximin. Do you think Scotland qualify for Qatar? I don't even know really what stage of the group they're at or anything like that. No.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what they are in the group or anything like that. So yeah, I don't even know what they're in the group or anything like that. You're welcome. I'm a football fan first and an Arsenal fan. This is a repeat of last season. Yeah, thank you so much for being a football fan first, because you're not delusional and you actually think rationally, which is great. Do you think Howe should have gone with the 4-4-2 today instead of the 4-3-3? Isaac Hayden comes on now. I said initially, I think it was a gal stream yesterday, that I would have had Hayden on instead of Willock. And I wanted Willock to play against Arsenal, but we couldn't drop Shelby realistically after his performance at the weekend. And Hayden offered us more defensively in the middle of the park, like over the likes of Willock, for example. And then Willock could have came on later in the game, maybe with a little bit more fire, a little bit more energy, something to prove. So maybe, I just don't know, to be honest. Was that insane for 4 draw against Arsenal a few years back? It was at St James's. I was there. It was actually the day before my 16th birthday in 2011. Okay, that's okay. So yeah, it was at St James's.
Sorry for doing that.
Honestly, Newcastle deserves much better. Hopefully they stay up and steadily rise up the league in the next few years and reach Europe. I hope so. I really do hope so. But yeah, full of energy, Zame. Yeah, she is. Do you see Federico Fernandez as a future Argentina international? Unfortunately, Nippon, he's about 32 years old now, so I think his Argentina career is long gone. But he was obviously called up a couple of years back too. And apparently the ref is still not giving us a call, which is okay.
Oh, nice to meet you again, guys.
Your daughter chasing Sunderland fans around your living room. Look at that. She was. Remember when she came on the stream? She was all pretty. Like, look at the state of her now. Hair out and everything.
Sticking out.
No, cat is scared. No, the cat actually she tortures the cat, to be honest. Not like in a bad way, but like she plays with him and he just lets her do whatever she wants to him. But he wanted that snake is technically his. He loves it, so he'll be wanting it back.
My.
Bad loss, goals needed in the team, home to Norwich and home to Burnley, and matches the fans and players who want to win. It's not even like a one, it's like we actually need to win those games. It's like not even a joke anymore. And if we don't win those games, it'll be a point where we have to just accept that we're not staying up this season. So yeah. Been a poor game from both teams. We are just unfortunate that we've had a few players that are better than yours. Yeah, Laurie, as I said, like you haven't played overly great. You're just better than us. And defensively, we are horrible. We're really awful. So yeah, it's just a shame, really. But here we are. What's wrong with Martinelli? Apparently, it must be his jaw. And whoever that is crouching over Martinelli has got a big gash in their knee. I don't know who that is, but it's bleeding. Twitter Spaces have been amazing. Yeah, they have been quite good lately. They've been really exciting and funny. Who was it? I don't know. Oh, they're just showing the Martinelli goal again. Wow, we were at that game. That must have been the most crazy game event.
Going on an adventure.
Yeah, it was the best game I've ever been to. And my name got read out at the stadium for my birthday as well. And I was with my family. So yeah, it was an amazing day. Really amazing. But I go to all the home games and I have done since 2006. So. Your daughter's apologising more than Man United fans after a loss. And Mickey says, typical Arsenal goes down VR looking at it. Yeah, no surprise, is it? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's not even because it's Arsenal, it's because it's us. Like, we never get them, but every other team that plays against us is. And that's the problem. So, yeah. And as Doug very rightly says, rest in peace, Cheick. Absolutely. Rest in peace, Checky. We could absolutely do with a midfielder like Cheick right now. Do you know what? There's so many players I would bring back, right? Like from times gone by that you would have laughed at for bringing back. Like Mo Diarmi. Mo Diarmi was unbelievable. When I think back now, what an underrated little midfielder he was. I just absolutely, it's just insane. Laurie says, can you wear glasses? You're looking at Martinelli like you're in the stadium. It's because my laptop's here and my telly's like behind it, so I'm literally like trying to see the telly behind the laptop. But no, I don't wear glasses.
I'm Hardy.
Where's your bubble gone?
It's on my cup.
It's on your cup. Okay then. Anyways, Newcastle on the attack here. One last ditch attempt. It's not happening. And I believe it is probably near enough full time now because I'm on 93 minutes.
Say hi.
So you are saying hi. You look like a crazy girl now with your bubble hanging out. What's this hair about?
I look like Don the zombie.
Answer this question. Are you able to separate club loyalties from your country? Like, for example, are you able to back Jordan Pickford when he's in town? Yes, I am, because I think Jordan Pickford really hasn't put a foot wrong for England, in my opinion. I don't think he's good at club level. Laurie says, "Hey, I'm here. Give a wave." Yeah, at club level, I don't think he's great, but at international level, he hasn't really put a foot wrong. So I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to support him. And you held on your season ticket through the worst of the Mike Ashley era. We were ever close to giving them up, and a lot of others did. So in 2000, the season we got promoted back from the Championship.
I want this bubble out. Take it out.
You haven't got a bubble in there anymore. You've took it out. Answer says, your daughter's lovely. Thank you. She looks like an absolute. She's being dragged through a bush at the moment, but she did look pretty when she first came on the stream. She still looks pretty, but she just looks like crazy now because she's took her hair out and stuff like that. But thank you. But yes, about my season ticket, in 2011 we took on a 10-year plan.
Done.
I'm here. And we took on a 10-year plan in 2011. This is our last season of our 10-year plan. And we, depends on what happened with the club, we weren't going to renew. But we have, and I also bought an extra season ticket in the summer for my little brother for his birthday. So we have an extra one as well, which I'm quite glad about, because they're going to be like gold dust. And maybe not next season if we get relegated, but in the future they're going to be like gold dust. So yeah, I'm quite glad I bought them. But yeah, we kept them. We were close to giving them up in the McLaren era. My dad was like, "Look, I'm just
done."
You've really hurt my ear.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. And in the McLaren era, we were just like, my dad was like, "I'm just going to ring them and say we don't want them anymore." But if we gave up in the midst of our 10-year plan, I don't know what would have happened, because obviously the 10-year plan meant there was a price freeze. So we've only paid quite a minimum amount for our season tickets every year for the last 10 years, and they've gone up significantly now. So yeah, close to giving them up a few times. It is full time in the Arsenal game right now. Did I change the thing? Yes, I did. Oh, another chance there. Who was that from? Ramsdale pushed it over the bar. But yeah, it's full time now because it's 95 minutes on my screen. So terrible. It's not a terrible defeat because I expected it, but just the way we conceded defeat, if it makes sense, that's awful. Defensively horrific. I don't even want to speak on Jamal Lascelles. Really at the moment, and he should be absolutely nowhere near this team for the rest of the season, in my opinion. Bring back Federico Fernandez is what I'm going to say. Hi Kendall, hi Kanta, really appreciate you joining us as well. But yeah, that's just an embarrassing loss, really. Not a bad loss, if that makes sense, but an embarrassing way to concede defeat. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I always, as I said, I really enjoy these a lot. What do you say? I really enjoy these streams more than I ever thought. And it only happens with your support and your comments and keeping the show going. So thank you so much for all your interactions always. I really appreciate it. Obviously, we have had our special guest today, but she's been super good and it's gone okay. So yeah, I hope everybody stays safe. If this weather is going to reach you anytime soon, please stay safe. Please stay happy and joyous. Bye. And I will see you in the next stream. Not sure when it's going to be. I'm not going to stream the Athletic game today. And obviously the next two games are at home for Newcastle, so I won't be streaming them either. But I will be uploading content through the week. And if you, 1 second, you're interrupting me speech. And if you click on the notification bell on YouTube, it will let you know when we are going live on this channel, which really super helps me and also gives you notifications when we're going live. So thank you again, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend.
Nasty things again.
That is good preaching from you. Good preaching from you, Mama. Don't do nasty things. So yeah, I will see you through the week, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.